You are watching the Globetard channel.
Both Charles and John said that this is very much of an inspiration to young people. Can you tell me what inspired you when you were growing up? What made you decide to join NASA and do all of this amazing work?
Let me start. I was inspired by the first astronauts, the Gemini program, the Apollo program, and specifically here we are still in the heart of summer, and I remember being brought into the mess hall at summer camp to look at a small black and white TV along with a couple hundred other boys. It was a boys' camp in central Wisconsin, to see Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin land on the moon, July 21st, 1969. And that stuck with me and inspired me to go on to become a physicist, a scientist, to study math and science throughout school, eventually to apply to the astronaut corps, to go to space. And I hope, and it was a dream of mine for this evening, and I think we've achieved that, that for kids today, actually for everyone today, that this landing of Curiosity on the surface of Mars will be an inspiration.
Talk about the fish story.
Let's take a look at yesterday's change of command ceremony.
Okay, welcome everybody to the Expedition 41. Okay, welcome everybody to the Expedition 41-42 change of command. So we just wanted to kick it off by saying a few words, and for me personally, this is the most unique ship with the most amazing crew and the most incredible ground support that I've ever worked with, and it's been an honor and a privilege to spend 165 days up here. And with that said, I'm looking forward to heading home tomorrow with these two, and I'll hand it over to my German colleague, Dr. Alex Gerst.
Yeah, they say this is the most complex machine that humanity has ever built.
New commander of International Space Station, Captain Wilmer Butch.
Hey, I want to congratulate you on a great tenure as a commander of this engineering marvel. It's nicely done, Max. Think about all the people literally around the globe working together for the common good of mankind. Right?
Congrats.
All right. Here we go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you all.
And it's been great flying with you. It's been great working with you. I am ready to accept command.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Kevin. With great humility and pleasure, I accept command of the International Space Station. Thanks.
And so I'd like to hand over the command of the International Space Station to Maxim Sarayev.
I pass command of the International Space Station to Pavel Vladimirovich Vinogradov. Congratulations.
The new space station commander, Fyodor Yurchikhin. Thank you very much, Pavel.
Спасибо, дружище.
Thank you, my great friend.
Sure. Thank you.
And Expedition 38 Commander Oleg Kotov. Welcome on board.
It's a great joy for me to be here with you today. For me, it has been a privilege and an honor to serve as commander of the space station. So, Gennady, it's your time to be commander.
Looking forward to congratulating our friends back down on the ground, Expedition 30.
to us. He's waving to us.
Hey, buddy, how's it going up there?
You don't have to shout, Raj. It's not like I'm an astronaut floating around in outer space. Oh, wait, I am.
That we've got a toilet that you use, and then a machine that goes chugga, 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 chug, and then you go to the galley and you make yourself a cup of coffee. And that's exactly what you are thinking it is.
All right, you've made your point. A fine prank, very amusing. Now get it out.
And so I like to refer to this as the coffee machine, because it takes yesterday's coffee and has an uncanny ability to turn it into today's coffee.
Dirty laundry actually gets incinerated in the atmosphere. And so,
wait a minute, you're kidding? You guys on the space station are throwing your underwear out, your dirty underwear out the window, and it's raining down on us?
You realize you just laid your ass off to your wife and your mother.
I know. One of the first things I wanted to do coming back from my shuttle missions was to use the toilet at home. At home, I miss my toilet. So what's it like for you guys with the space station? Is it much nicer? How's it been working? What do you feel about this whole subject?
I like using the space toilet because the mechanisms in the toilet kind of shake and vibrate, and it gives you a foot massage at the same time you're using it. Yeah, and you see, the toilet at home, though, I got to clean that one, and this toilet, Dan's cleans it. So this is the best of both worlds.
Maybe when you get back.
Yeah. But I don't get a foot massage from my toilet at home.
What is the state of the toilet today? I've been hearing you guys have been working on it a bit.
But what we're not able to do right now, which is a little bit of a concern from what we call water balance, is we can't turn today's coffee into tomorrow's coffee. So we're working on the water processor that does all of that heavy lifting and work. So
the espresso machine is broken.
Tell us a little bit more about that whole process there.
And the system consists of three major pieces. One is the space toilet, and that's plumbed into this other great big box that rumbles and massages your feet, and out from that comes water, and that water goes into our new galley, and then you go get your bag of coffee and make a coffee.
Well, space is ruined.
And don't ask me how I got to eggs on space station.
Bazinga!
But when a picture like this gets down on Earth, you get instructed to take a picture like this. And astronauts are really, really good at making pictures in space that look like you've never left the planet. In fact, it's almost hard-pressed to tell whether you're in space or not in this picture. You know, we've got some fancy backdrops, I guess.
Attention, people of Earth. Tonight, there will be 2 moons in the sky.
Howie, stop that. NASA's watching this. Put your pants back on. Whee!
Scott, I really am a big follower and admirer of your Twitter feed. You're getting a lot of beautiful images from the space station, and I know you have some other creature comforts like the new espresso machine.
In college, I learned that science, math, and engineering is the key to doing everything cool in life. And now I'm going back into space on space station, and again, it's a national laboratory asset. So in some respects, I've gone a full circle while I'm going in circles around Earth.
What responsibilities and jobs are going to be yours when you're up there?
Well, I'm one of the science guys,
and I'm one of the repair guys. And fortunately, there's lots of science and lots of repair to do on station, so that will certainly keep us all busy. Living and working in space go along with doing science experiments in space. And I see two basic areas of work. There's the scientific research, and then there's what I refer to as engineering research.
Great.
And let me talk a little bit about time on station, and during your off-duty time, that's when I plan to do science of opportunity or science of my own design or Saturday morning science. And I'm planning a whole repertoire of these Saturday morning science demonstrations.
That's good to hear. I look forward to that.
There's nothing wrong with the science here. Perhaps you mean a different thing than I do when you say science.
Living on space station is a lot like living on a sailboat. And you realize that space station is your home, and if it doesn't work right, then your home doesn't work right, and you're going to be aborting back to Earth. Almost anything I'd say will probably be wrong.
Humorous wordplay.
And we won't become dinosaurs. Because after all, if the dinosaurs explored the space, if they colonized other planets, they would still be alive today.
You're out of your mind, Sheldon. The negative. My mother had me tested. Over.
Is this a hoax? Are you really in space still?
See the hair?
I don't know. We're going to have to do something for you.
I want to do it. I know. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Watch this.
I want to do it. I know.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Watch this.
Hey, look, this pen is floating. How crazy is that?
I don't know. We're going to have to do something for you.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Watch this.
It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was the day that my dad died.
It's called real good engineering.
I don't believe this.
And in case there are any conspiracy theorists out there, how would you prove to us that you're in zero gravity?
I don't know. We're going to have to do something for you.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Watch this.
You got it.
Is this a hoax? Are you really in space still?
Well, space is ruined.
I don't know. We're going to have to do something for you.
Then you have a leak.
Hey, Mama, is it true what they say that Papa never worked a day? Heard some talk about Papa doing some storefront preaching, talking about saving souls and all the time leaking.
All right, you've made your point. A fine prank, very amusing. Now get it out.
I understand that some believe that we should attempt a return to the surface of the moon first, as previously planned. But I just have to say, pretty bluntly here, we've been there before.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations.
And it's not okay to think that the Earth is flat. This is not a viable argument. I have friends who have been on the International Space Station. They have orbited the Earth once every 90 minutes. You know, I have had personal experience with people that have been up in space and can see with their own eyes that the Earth is round.
Absolutely. When you look out at the Earth, especially when you're in space for long periods of time, there's a couple of things that I think about. One is the atmosphere. Looks incredibly fragile, looks incredibly flat.
And he said, wow, he's in space. Look at that. No, he's not. At that height, you don't see the curvature of the Earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't. That stuff is flat. That stuff is flat.
We'll continue this in a later video. Until that, keep it flat.